It is August 8th, around 8:30 in the morning. And as I said before, I'm not doing any more videos on the Stairmaster. So if you saw my last video, me talking about retirement, I've been formulating something in my head, and I think this is important. I think you could use this too. So as a competitive physique competitor, bodybuilder, you know, after a show, I have my rebound phase, and then I'm working to slowly add on weight, you know, not fat, but add on muscle weight as much as I can, and I go, and I'm trying to get stronger and bigger. Then, as I get to prep season, then, you know, my calories are cut down. Then I start doing cardio, and I'll tell you, I'll be the first to tell you, I don't do cardio during the off season, because I'm just trying to add on size. And for the past 2 years in a row, I've added on 5 pounds of stage weight with what I've been doing. So obviously what I've been doing has been working, and that says a lot for, you know, a 59 and a 60-year-old man to gain 5 pounds of muscle weight in a year. That's a lot. I'm not natural. I'm an IFBB pro. I am not natural. But that is still very difficult for older guys to do. You look at myself now, and I took a picture of myself this morning just out of the sauna, and this is what I look like. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm going to hate the fact that I'm never going to look this good again. You know, I have no plans on competing again, or going through this kind of suffering again. So how am I going to keep a good body? And this is what my overall plan is. And I think you can learn something from this. So right after my show, I'm taking probably a week to 10 days off. And then I'll start getting back at the gym. I'm probably only going to run about 50 to 70% loads, but this is my rebound phase. Now, if I weren't going to Israel for a chunk of September, this would be a little smoother. But for the 8 weeks after a show, in a real rebound phase, this is where I would basically stay on my cut diet, but I would make sure I have enough calories, all based off of stage weight, where my lean body mass is, making my calculations that I'm only adding about 250 calories extra over where my resting metabolic rate is and where I think I should be. What I will do is I will stay on that basic diet, just adding enough carb in, maybe probably some extra fats too. I'm going to do 150 minutes of cardio a week, still doing fat burning cardio. So I'm going to have to add that in to my nutrition plan. And I want to make the most of this rebound also while my body is resting from any type of anabolics. So I'm not planning on doing full cycles anymore. From now on, it'll be pure TRT. After the rebound phase, and then I go back onto TRT, then this is where I'm gonna start adding in more food, and I'm planning on doing like an 8-week, this is a strength phase. This is where I'm, you know, really pushing food and the TRT to get the most out, to get the most strength out of my body, which is going to create more tissue. And another way I'm going to do that is that, you know, I only work in hypertrophy ranges. I'm going to use a lot of eccentric control and tempoed sets to get the absolute maximum out of every type of workout. Of course, I'm also going to look back at my stage photos and decide that, okay, I need to add more quads. I still want to add more glutes. I want to add more traps. There are parts that I'm going to emphasize more, especially my triceps, which have always been rather stubborn. After that strength phase, then I'm going to do almost like a deload. Take like 2 weeks, go back down, let my body recover, let my central nervous system recover, maybe take a week off, then start back. Have like maybe a week off, and then a 70% load week, and then push again, push, and this whole time I'm going to monitor very closely where my weight is. I know that I really start looking fluffy when I'm around 195 pounds. My intention is to try to keep my waistline fairly firm through this whole process, so I can keep a really good lean, not so much lean, but I'm not going to be shredded, but I want to keep a really good look throughout the year. And this is what I want to ask you. Are you honestly making gains in the gym? Now, I'm not talking about, well, yeah, I did a 315 bench. That doesn't mean bullshit unless you are a strength athlete. But are you actually adding more muscle weight? Are you getting better every year? And if you are not, then you really need to ask yourself, why? Is it my nutrition? Is it my training style? Or is it, I just honestly don't care. I just like to be in the gym. But if your intention is that you want to be gaining muscle, then why aren't you? And maybe it's because you're not adding any real periodization or phases into your training, giving your body time off, giving your central nervous system time off. Maybe you're not doing all the active recovery things that you should be doing. Are you getting regular massage therapy? Are you taking care of your injuries? Are you really on top of your nutrition? Or are you just eating whatever the hell you want? So the key to making this work for me is good planning. I have these blank calendar pages, and I'll write out the phases so I know at this time, this is where I need to be doing such and such. I will set goals for myself because I'm such a freaking goal-oriented person that maybe, okay, by the end of October, I need to be back up to around 190 pounds. So am I gaining weight? Am I back? Where is my strength level? Where do I want to get to? So planning, having an objective is really important. So if you want to start a business and you went to a bank and you had no business plan, do you think they would give you a loan? If you have no business plan, do you actually think you will be successful? The same thing applies to your workouts and your fitness routine. How are you really going to get better if you have no plan? If you don't take into account the cycles of how your body works and how the cycles of the year. Have a plan, make a plan. And it just so happens if you need help with that, you can contact me. Put something in the comments below. Hey, Coach Jacob, I need some help, and I'd like to work with you. Also, if you are a competitor in the Owings Mills area and you need a prep coach, a posing coach, or you want to be on a team of bodybuilders, here at Anarchy and Owings Mills, there is Team Masters Muscle. So we have 5 people on the team right now. I'm looking to add another 5 more people. This team is only for people who want to compete now or want to compete soon. I'm a certified nutritionist, so if you just need help with your nutrition, I can help you with that as well. So I hope you've gotten something out of this. You can follow me on Instagram at coach.yakov. Sometime in the near future, I'm going to be doing a video about all the products I use with Evogen. I know they work. My God, the fat burners, all the products that I have used for this cut, this has been a very successful cut for me, and I've used only their products. And I'll go over why I use what I use and how they benefited me. So if you're interested, stay tuned for that. And if there's any of their products you want to get in advance from Evogen Nutrition, the link is below. Use my code YACO10 off. And you can save some money and help out this channel as well. So if you have ideas of something that you want me to talk about, please put it in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. This is Yaco.